Hello everyone, you're welcome. This is Kingsley from KingspetDesigns. In the previous video I showed you how to create a book cover, ebook or book novels like this, how to do the sales setting up and the whole page setting and others. Alright, in today's tutorial as I said earlier, I'm going to be showing you two things here. I'm going to be showing you one, how to apply your text wrap, how to apply drop cap to this particular video work, and also how to apply your bullets and numbering in this particular section of this tutorial. Okay, without waste of time, let me just start right away. Let me start with the drop cap. How am I going to apply drop cap to this particular work? It's very easy. You can play around with your fonts in your own work, but in this particular, for this sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to maintain this particular font. I'm not going to make any adjustment in the font. Then the font is just going to be like this. But okay, how am I going to set up this page so that my work comes out neat and better? It's very easy. What I'm going to do is just, okay, on this particular one, I'm going to, let me say I want to drop cap this C. You can see when you select, then you are going to see an arrow that will appear. When you click on the arrow, you can see it will give you an option either to original, this is small cap, this is big cap, and this is small cap, in case you want to capitalize or reduce this. Now this is, I'm going to leave it as original, which is the big cap, but this is not what we are after now. What I'm going to show you is the drop cap, how to make this to drop cap, to drop. Now we are going to come to here. You can see drop cap. We can do it from here directly. Drop cap, that's on our property bar, or we come to text. You can see drop cap. But for this I'm going to use here drop cap. Now use drop cap. You can now see how it appears. Use drop cap, you see how it appears here. Now do I want it to drop cap up to 3 lines, 4 lines, 2 lines? I'm going to select how many I want. So for this let me make it a usual 3 lines. Let it drop cap 3 lines. Then do I want to give any spacing between the text? Can I still set it up here? Now what I'm going to use, then and just click on OK. Now you can now see how it drop caps through 3 of the lines. Now the next thing I'm going to be showing you now, okay, let me assume this was soon. I'm not using this particular font, I'm using maybe a stylish font. Let me assume I was using this. You can see how it will also give me the same result. Or let me assume I was using any font you choose. You just see the difference, how everything will go. You see, any font you choose, you see how the drop cap effect appears on each and every one of them. Let me say I was using Comic Sans. See how it goes. But as I said earlier, I'm going to just make it to be my normal, then remove it from, I don't need it to be italics. Just take away the italics. It should be like this. Now the next thing I'm going to do, as I said earlier, for the drop cap, this is how for you to insert bullets. You can directly copy this text. You can copy this text for the drop bullet and numbering. Let me assume the text was to be before here. Let me say it's supposed to be under here. Then I can just paste. What I'm going to do now is to paste. You can see it will come together with the bullet directly from here, because this works almost like our Microsoft when we are working with Microsoft Word. This works exactly the same way. Okay, let's now look at what if I never wanted to use this. Maybe I was the text, that the whole write-up itself, I was doing it directly on CorelDraw. How am I going to implement all this in my CorelDraw? It's very easy. What I'm going to do, okay, now for this, I'm going to type in this section. In this section, you will in this section you will learn about. Okay, now let me input the bullets. Now you can see how, let me show you. You can from here apply the bullets directly. You can apply the bullets directly from here. You can also come here and apply your bullets. Let me come here. Now you now see use bullet. You click on use bullet. Now ensure it is on windings. If you want to use the bullet, ensure it is on windings. Now you can now select which of the bullets, which of these do you want to use as your bullet in this work. Now I don't want to use the conventional dot. Yeah, you can see I don't want to use the conventional dots that I'm having here, so I want to use something different. Let me assume I want to use let me say I want to use this as my bullet, or let me use this. Let me assume I want to use this. You can see this is what I'm using here as my bullet. Now the next thing I'm going to do now is to click on OK. Just click on OK. The bullet is going to appear, but you can see that it's too close. I want it to be exactly the way this is. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to click on this, adjust, just as you adjust in Microsoft Word. You come here, you adjust everything. As you adjust, it will be moving. Then you see that when you get to the point you want it to reach, you are going to stop there. So you can now see how it goes. It runs up to that extent, this extent. Now what I'm going to do now, because if I should start inputting my text from here, you are going to see that it's going to align from here. It takes from here, or I can still, you see how it goes, but I'm just going to make sure I leave it on that particular spot. So that's it. Now I'm going to, I said I was going to, okay, we have CorelDraw. Let me assume CorelDraw terminologies, CorelDraw terminologies, terminology and concepts. Then once you strike enter, it's going to produce the second one for you. So we have CorelDraw application, Windows. Then we have CorelDraw work space tools. Now strike on enter. Now for you to move that, just as usual, place your click on and press your enter button again. It's going to do away with the bullet. Now okay, I showed you if I wanted inserting this bullet before, that's I can still work on my margin before inserting the bullet. You can see my margin right now is here. If I start my text, it goes here. So now let me return. I have to return it back to the usual way the margin was supposed to be default. Now I have to, just for me to click on this and drag it back to the end. Sorry, it goes, yeah. So when I start, you can see it starts from the end of it. Now I can adjust my margin this way. I can insert it to be, sorry, it goes off. Adjust it this way. Let it start from here. Then the next thing I'm going to do now is to adjust this side. You cannot see because of this, it's starting from here. Now by the time I type, maybe let me say this is my text, you can see how it flows through. When it reaches to the end, it's going because of this particular segment. So in case you're doing your own work, maybe you want to give it a kind of a paragraphing, something like that nature, this is how it go. This is how everything goes. Now on this side, let me just do the same thing to this side. Just drag this a little bit. Yeah, you can see it will create something like a paragraph on that particular side. This is how you do your whole paging, I mean your whole formatting on this. Now you know how to bold, to italize your work, to do everything. You can know how to do it from here. Okay, let me also show you another way you can also format this place. In CorelDraw, you can come here, text property. When you come to text property, it's going to bring out a text property out for you. And now the next thing you are going to be looking at, okay, this is the fonts, this is the size, the bold. Now you'll be saying my text, do I want it, sorry, this is on the character part of it, do I want it this way, to flow this way, to take the text upward, that's superscript or superscript, or is it, do I want it subscript? You can see it's all these are superscript and this is subscript. This is where you can apply all those to your work. Then you also have alternative listing notation. All these are where you can format your work. All caps, this small, that's the first one, will be capital, and just auto like that. You can see how you can run all through all this, the sizing. Then we also have several properties here you can work with. Then this is for the paragraphing. How do you work with the paragraphs? Or you get it from here. You can align all your paragraphs the way you want it to be, to the left, to the right, and justify everything. You can also do that directly from here. Then this is text wrapping. How do you work with your text? You can see how everything, you can all set it up from here directly. Even you can see vertical, you can choose any part of what you want to use here to make your work look beautiful and nice. You can format it any way you want to do it. Okay, I think from this tutorial you've actually learned a lot in this particular segment of this tutorial. Okay, until next time, I'll be showing you another how to, in this particular work, in case you want to add something like images to it, how can you add in your images and also make your images to wrap through the text and other things for it to go and work very well, and also so that it won't affect your work while inserting those images. I'm going to show you in the next tutorial. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you've not yet subscribed, and also share this video, click on the notification button, and make sure you watch the next tutorial. Until next time, bye.